Okay, are you ready? This one. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. There's a helper today. It's been a rough couple months for Facebook Live. I know that I've missed more in the last couple months than I have since we started a couple of years ago, so I apologize for that. But I have hopefully kind of a sweet little easy demo for you today. So I hope that a few people are gonna jump on and join and watch along. It's not a very nice day, at least not here it is. It's not snowing yet, but it's cold outside. Oh, hello, Carol. Nice to have you join us. Hello, Auntie. How are you? Yeah, so it's a little bit chilly here today, but so far no snow. Do you want it to snow?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do? How come? Hello, Dagny. Look see, people are saying hello to you too. Hello, Lori. Hello, Pam. Hello, Lori. So I have a little helper for just a little bit of time. So we'll just kind of hang out and chat. We are doing pretty good. So this is the last Saturday in store. We are done next Friday. So I'm not sure if there will be a live next week or not. You'll have to kind of just watch for it next Saturday. I'll be here packing, I think. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do one last one. And then after that, I am going to maybe do more than just one on... I was kind of thinking I would do one at some point where I would do a demo, and then I would do maybe another one some other time during the week to show any new product and to show, you know, sales and events and things that are coming up. I know. All right, so for the demo today, I want to show everybody about these paper pouncers. So has anybody heard of these? Does anybody have any of them? Have you heard anything about them at all? Oops, okay, you know how I am with technology. There we go. Hello, Rhonda, nice of you to join. Yeah, so, never heard of them? So they are new from Picket Fence. They came out, I want to say, a couple months ago. So they come in color families. So these ones are the neutrals, and there is 3 different colors in here. So you have your brown one. Here's the camera there. Right? You have a gray one and you have a black one. And then there is other sets. I think they come in 6, and they are the color family. So one's like the yellows and reds and pinks, and then the other one's like the blues and greens. So when you open it, it comes like this. So this is your little pouncer. Now you can set this down and you can have your pouncer in there like that, so it's easy to grab. Or you can have just the lid down like this and then have it in there like that. So this is squishy. It's like it literally looks and feels almost like a mushroom. It's very squishy. And at first when I heard about these, I thought, okay, you know, what would you even use something like this for? So I had actually brought these in quite a while ago. And then I thought, well, maybe I should kind of look up and see what they're meant for, right? You've seen ads for them, yeah? Not at all, this is the first time? Seen them, they looked really cool, never heard of them. Okay, well, that's good, perfect. So, can I get you to stand up beside me for a minute, please? I'm gonna switch cameras here.
Black one.
The black one, I know. Okay, so the main point of these is, so let's say you want to do something like this, and you want to take your white sheet and you want to cut a whole bunch of die cuts out of it, right? You want white. But then as you're working on your cards or what have you, you want colors other than white on there. Now, has anybody tried ever to blend, sorry, I'm poking my little pieces out here. Has anybody ever tried to blend or add color to die cuts before, after they're already cut out? And the reason I ask is because you know they're very delicate. I'm going to put this one away for a minute. If you want to help, you could poke out the middles of these.
Yay.
So what the point of these paper pouncers are, and honestly, I do really think this is the main reason for them. And of course, I don't have the right ones for the color family, so I am going to, and I obviously, I'm just trying to think, because I brought in some mica stain, but I was kind of thinking about mica stain for these, but now I don't know that I want to use the mica stain on my pouncers. So let's just do a blue snowflake. Shall we? Here, I'm going to use that one. I'll have to wash it. I'll let you guys know how they are for washing. Okay, so pounce it. It's exactly like the name says. You pounce it on your inks. Okay, so here's my blue showing you. And then, I mean, it would be easier probably if I had these taped down. But because you can pounce, you can color your die cuts and not have them rip or get wrecked. And so I'm just coloring this one a little extra. So I've never used these before. This is my first time. Zoom up my camera a little bit more here for you guys. All right, now do I have another? I've weathered wood, so let's maybe do a different one on weathered wood. I am going to see if I can kind of dab these off on a paper towel to just see if they don't. Okay, I'm going to try to do this with weathered wood and see what we get, because it's not, I'm trying to dab it off to get that color off of there, and it's not releasing any. So we're going to see how it is if you put a different color on over top. We're going to see how it works. I do like them. I mean, they definitely feel nice.
They're squishy.
They are squishy, aren't they?
Squish.
Don't you think that, what do they remind you of?
Snow.
Snow?
Yeah.
But what else? Is there any other, like a toy or something that they remind you of? Do they remind you of like a squishmallow kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fluffy.
They are fluffy. Okay, so that, and then I'm gonna just try to, I'm not gonna use this one. So I think I would use the lid like this. I feel like that's the best way to kind of keep them. Okay, let me have this gray one. All right, let's do a bit of yellow just so that I can see how it works for blending. All right, look at that. Very cool. I feel like I want the weathered wood a little bit darker. So I'm going to go back. So, as I was saying, this is the main purpose for these pouncers, is to be able to ink up your die cuts, your intricate die cuts especially, and not have them get ripped or damaged. Now, with these guys, you might be able to do the same thing, but you would probably get the edge mark from these ones, right? Where the fact that these ones squish down, I don't know that you could ever get any kind of an ink mark on them. Oh. Here. All right, so I just want to do this one in a yellow just so that we can see. So what do you think of these? You think they're kind of cool? Yeah, I like the fact that they are bigger too, Lori, and they're I mean, easy to use. They seem like you can, like, not really blend in the traditional sense that you would blend like this, but they do seem like you can blend with them a little bit. So let's now go back to, goes in that one. Let's go back to this Stormy Sky, and let's just see about maybe putting some here on the edges.
That looks good.
So you can't specifically like put it in a spot and blend it, but I mean, it does pretty good, I must say, for the size of it. It does pretty good. Like, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's very nice. I know, it's really great that there's no lines. Now you can't, well, I shouldn't say you can't. I know that they're not meant for this motion. They're specifically meant to pounce up and down with. So I don't know if I'd even want to try to blend with them. Yeah, they're not going to blend because they just bend like this. So they are specifically for pouncing, and that's it. So I will wash these after the video, and I will let you guys know how they wash out, okay? So now that I have some snowflakes, I'm gonna take these. Oh, I want to just wipe this a little bit. Yep. So I don't have these in stock as of yet, but they will be on my list for ordering. They would be a great Christmas present to put on your wish list. And does everybody remember about the wish list that you can create on the website? Remember about that, because it's very, very handy to be able to have that. So now, just trying to figure out what I want to do. So I'm going to use some of the new, not the new, I'm not going to say new. These are the old colors. I don't have the new holiday micas yet. Oh yes, actually I do. I just don't know if they're on the computer. And the crayons, for anybody waiting for the crayons, will be in this next week, hopefully. So, all right, I want to do two things. I want to do a spray like this, and then I want to do a stencil transfer. So I'm going to put two, let's get that out of the way. I'm going to put two card bases down here. Okay, Audrey, do you want to pick a color that you might like to use on this background? It's going to be like a, it's going to be a background for our snowflakes to go on.
Yeah, I have one.
How about two? Can you pick two colors?
Yeah.
Here, I'll turn the,
Yeah.
this one, a bright blue. I don't know. Do you think with that?
Yeah, that looks good.
How
I
about,
want a blue.
oh, you want a blue?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this bright one.
Bright blue.
So this one is called Snow Flurries. These ones were the very first ones brought out by Tim Holtz. So that's what, 3 years ago, I think? You let me do it because these could get everywhere. All right. Now watch, they won't work. Oh yeah, these are brand new. Okay, I just shook them up, literally took them out of the bin today. All right, let's have the pink. Took them out of the bin in my craft room today. All right, what do you think? Good?
Yeah.
All right, now to do our stencil transfer. Actually, you know what? Normally I would pick this up and flip it, but because this is so liquid, I'm just going to do a print like this, I think. Okay, what do you think? Do you think it's going to work out good?
Yeah.
So then we can have two. All right, so there's one, and there's the other one.
Whoa!
So which one do you like? Do you like the original one or the printed one? Okay.
Those are beautiful.
Can you take this in the bathroom and rinse it out underwater? All right. I like the printed one. Look at that. Can you see the shimmer? And then I brought my deco trimmer, which I've really been using a lot more lately because I love it. So these are 4x6. So I'm just going to cut this down to 5 1/4. Oops, no, I don't want to cut it off that side. I'm Let me cut it off this side. 5 1/4. So then this will be measured at 4 5 1/4 for a card front. It gives you this cool little, let's see if I can put it like this. Oh no, that's even worse. That's okay. Can you, so if I put it up on this, can you see the rippled edge of it? Oops. All right, now the other thing I want to show you is these adhesives. So we're going to stick our snowflakes on here now. What do you think? Something like that maybe? Yeah. Seems like it's kind of busy, but...
And it looks like the wind's blowing them kind of.
Oh, yes, yes.
Because that texture looks like a wind.
Yes, let's see this one instead. I'm going to do this one. And then I'm going to do actually both ends on this one. This one's just not as busy, so I'm going to...
Snowflake.
I know, I didn't get that one. I didn't get that one color. Okay, I think I like this one better for the color-wise, the color palette that you picked out. Okay, you gotta be quiet. The print, yes. You like the original Dorinda? Yeah. Yeah, I would normally leave them stored on their side, but like I said, it's just... I just brought them out of the package, some of them. Girls told you they're happy with that. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to use the original, not the print. Yeah, the print turned out way better, hey?
Yeah.
Okay. Audrey, I need you down, please. Okay, so to adhere these. So I have started to like to use the die cut and bond or the stick it sheets, and I try to remember to use those as much as I can when I'm doing die cutting. Here, you put the lids back on. But sometimes, of course, we forget to do that, right? So what I like, and I don't know if anybody's seen, some of you I think have heard of these, some maybe not. So these are called sticky dots. You can't really see them on here on the camera, but when you peel this piece back, there's a whole bunch of little tiny dots on there. I'll see if I can bend it and you can see the little dots somehow. There, maybe like that. You can see all the little dots. So the whole point of this is to be able to put your die cut on here. And I use my tweezers to push it down because otherwise I get the sticky dots everywhere. So, oops. Even getting them on my, okay, right? And then you lift it off, gentle. All right, and now it's gonna have adhesive on it. So, I actually think I'm gonna put this one up here in the corner.
Yeah. That looks good.
And then it sticks down.
That
Okay,
is cool.
you see that? So I really, really love those sticky dots. They are, I know, hey Lori, I love the sticky dots. So that's it, now it's stuck down, and you can then just keep repeating. Okay, so now let's do this big snowflake.
Yeah, the big one.
Okay, which I try to keep my backing sheet on as much as I can, just to keep it protected. So yeah, there we go. Stick this all down, make sure it's all, and the nice thing is with these sticky dots you can get every piece of your die cut like have adhesive on it. Sometimes, gotta read it in your mind. Sometimes when you're using like a wet glue or something, you tend to not get every piece of the snowflake. I can put some with your order. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so let's pull this up. Pull this up. Gentle, gentle. You can use your fingers, absolutely. I've used these lots though, and I know how it is to get all over your fingers. So I try to use my I try to use my tweezers so that I don't get my fingers so sticky. All right, and now the last one. So these the package comes with, I'm actually not sure. Can you go over where the score tape is? And there's a package, it's kind of like this, it looks like. And it says sticky dots. I'll see how many come in the package and what the cost is on it. Nope, go around the other side. Where the score tape is. All right, so, and you can actually use one of these sheets quite a bit. So here's what it looks like. Comes in this pack. There are 12 4x6 sheets, $7.95. And yeah, honestly, you could use this for quite a few of these die cuts before you'd have to get a new one. Sometimes once you started to use up your dots, you would maybe have to move your die cut around a little bit just to, of course, pick up the adhesive, right? But it does allow you to stick down quite a few die cuts before. I'm gonna have to use my fingers on here, I think. Watch me rip my snowflake now. There we go. All right. All right, snowflake. Okay, and now I would just cut my little extra pieces off here. Bam. Bam, bam. All right, so then this would be our card front. Now, of course, if I was picking out the colors, I probably wouldn't have went with this color combination, but it's still pretty nice anyway. Yes, 12 sheets exactly. You want 2 packs, Dorinda? I'll see if we have 2 packs left. Get my helper to check it out. Okay, so a little bit more. What time are we at? Oh gosh, we're already running out of time. Okay. Oh, okay, perfect. Is this it? So Dorinda, I can put 2 packs away, and then I only have 1 more pack left after that. So if anybody else wants one, speak now. Okay, so the other thing I was gonna try to do with this is do a swipe pattern and then put some snowflakes over top of that. So let's just see how this will work. This yellow is really nice. So this was the very first of the Halloween ones, this one. This was called Flickering Candle. All right. So I am going to, I have a little messy palette here, but I'm going to spray this on here just because I don't want it to get all over. And then I'm going to use my blender tool, dabbing it in there. And then I want to do a swipe. Okay. All right, so yellow. Let's do Frosted Juniper. See what that'll be like. I mean, I'm not really matching colors here to the best of my abilities, so bear with me if it's this turns out pretty radical. Where's my other, this one? Okay, so pouncing in here. Now I could have used my Pouncers, but I'm just, those new ones, I just haven't used them enough to know how they wash out and everything, so I just, you know, I wanted to kind of just go back to this old one. The old style ones, the tried and true, so that I knew what how it was going to turn out, right? Ooh, I don't think I shook that one enough. You'll take a package, Carol? Okay, no problem. I will put that away for you. I feel like I didn't shake this one enough. I know you're not supposed to shake them like this, but for time purposes. Okay, let's see if now I get a little bit more of the mica on there. There we go. I think that might be a little bit better. All right, next color. Ryder, do you want to come over here and pick a color? So we've done these ones. Okay, so what's going to be next with a green color, do you think? What would be nice? Maybe another green to go beside it?
Which ones have you done?
I've done these two and this one and this yellow one. These ones are the ones I've done. I did this one on the other one. How about we'll do this one next and then you pick the next one, okay? All right. So when you get these, you'll see the mica is concentrated on the bottom, so you gotta make sure that you really, really shake them up. Now you're technically not supposed to shake them like this. You're supposed to go back and forth, but that does take a bit of time. But I do want to make sure that I have my mica mixed up because you definitely see the shimmer when you have the mica in there. Now, why you're not supposed to shake them like this?
Explode.
Why do you think? Why do you kids think that you're not supposed to shake them like that?
Because they'll explode.
You think?
They won't pump very well.
Ooh, this one's nice. Holly branch. The reason is because the mica, which is the little powder in there, or the little, I don't know, yeah, powder for lack of a better word, and it can get stuck in the little pumper straw. Ooh, I should have put this one on first next to the yellow. And then your spray will clog. All right. Yellow next, or I mean red. That is a really nice green. Can you guys see that shimmer on there? Ooh, that is nice. Usually this juniper mist is my favorite, but you know what? Now I really like this holly branch. That is nice. Auntie says hello to you. Right there. All right. One more. I'm almost running out of time here. Ooh, look at that one. What do you think?
Cool.
That one's pretty, hey?
I'm using a purple.
I know, but it won't matter because it's just stained with purple. All right, ready? Ready for this one? I need a little bit more spray. I know, I just need a little bit more spray. There we go.
Cool. And then the next color.
Okay, one more color we need. Let's see, how about we do,
I'll let Ryder pick.
how about we do
The
maybe
gold.
this one, the gold?
Yeah, do the gold. The gold.
The gold or the silver? I don't think we should do another green.
No, this.
Okay.
The gold's too long.
All right, and then we need to clean off our palette here because we're running out of rooms to put our inks down.
The inks are big.
And my hands are going to be beautiful after this because, of course, it is pigment ink. All right. Take this off. Put this one on. Okay, we're going to do one more spray, and then I'll just kind of show you what it would look like to put the snowflakes on. All right. Ready? All right, so pounce it in. Okay, that's probably good. And then you're just going to swipe it across. So hold your paper. Yep. Okay. Yep, and just finish off the whole thing. Yep. That is a wild stripe. Now, what I would probably do with this beautiful paper is die cut it, but the purpose was to kind of have a background for these. And I just wanted to show you that you don't just have to spray with these. You can use them just the same way as you would anything else. But just think if you put your snowflakes on there. Hello, Melanie, how are you? Put your snowflakes on there and it would still be a very unique and beautiful card. I think we have a few other snowflakes in here so that we can kind of just show again what it would look like. Oh, that one has a... Oh, there we go. Part of the tag in that. And let's see this one. These snowflakes originally came from, they were ones that Close to My Heart had brought out a while ago. And it was because I didn't have any other snowflakes and I had to look through my craft room this morning to try to get stuff for this live, and these are what I found. So don't ask me about these snowflake dies. They were from Close to My Heart. That's all I have. So what do you guys think? between this one and then the paper pouncers. So think about these. I think this would be a good investment if you're somebody that does a lot of die cutting, smaller sentiments, things like that. This definitely gives you the option to cut out smaller sentiments and then to be able to color them. Now, I'm sure you could probably have, sprayed this and then used these pouncers. I just, like I said, have never washed them. I have no idea how they're gonna work out from this. So I didn't want to take that risk and test it out on live on live streaming. So, but I will wash them out and just kind of let you know how it goes. So, yeah. That's kind of all I have for today. I just wanted to show you the paper pouncers and then a little bit of different usage for the sprays, because I know that we tend to just use the sprays as their sprays are intended, but printing from a stencil, that beautiful, look at that shimmer on there. Whew, that is nice. Swiping, paper pouncers, and we got it all. So thank you, ladies, for joining me today. I will definitely be keeping in touch. Thank you all so much for understanding the chaos this last couple months and understanding that I just wasn't able to make some lives some of these Saturdays. So I appreciate you still holding on and waiting for me to get things together. So thank you. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I promise to keep up with you. Okay, we'll hopefully see you next Saturday.